isn't this entire session catching up so interesting and just not content but live demos of a lot of things? I'm sure you're watching and understanding and also drawing a perspective in terms of what to look forward when you think of digital. But for now, let's go straight into our next session. I told you very, very interesting. Staying client-centric in a highly personalized industry. Joining us right now is Managing Director, Head of Innovation and Process Transformation, Societe Generale, Global Solution Centers, India and Romania, Mr. Rathnaprabha, Manickavachagam, along with Mr. Prakash Dwivedi, Country Leader, GCC Business at Kyndryl, India, to take us over in terms of what is staying centric with clients.
Hey Prabha, welcome to the Economic Times Global Digital League 2021. We are living in a new reality of location agnostic resources, both from a technology as well as the manpower perspective. COVID has only catalyzed this entire notion even more. And we are seeing a marked change in the way the world is reacting in the last 2 years. Data being the new currency is also changing the landscape of GCCs in India as well. The changed complexities of compliance, security is forcing enterprises to rethink their strategies. GCCs are evolving from being cost arbitrage centers, which was typically high volume, low value centers, and are evolving into center of excellences for high value work being driven out of India, specifically in the areas of digital transformation, data and AI. Naturally, in the case of banks, this becomes even more imperative. So to kickstart today's conversation, Prabha, the first question to you would be, in today's world, we are all embracing new technologies and expecting the world with us to interact accordingly. In this regard, how is Societe Generale moving towards a fully omni-channel and interconnected relationship with clients? What would you say is the vision for Societe Generale's transformation journey?
Thank you for this question, Prakash. So Societe Generale has embarked on its digital transformation journey using innovation as a key channel since 2014. So it's very interesting that today's innovation ambition states that it's about building together with our clients a better and sustainable future through responsible and innovative financial solutions. What this means is that we are promoting a customer experience first strategy. It means that we are able to propose measurable digital leadership. We are promoting high impact data and AI usage amongst our internal clients, as well as propose usage of it with our external clients. We are innovating through methods and partnerships which are completely based on new business models. And we are thoroughly checking our IT efficiencies and operational efficiency in order to become extremely efficient while serving our customers. How is all this possible? It's because we are embracing new technologies. What it really means to us is that we are really experimenting with reaching out to our customers through omni-channels. We are present when they need us. We are proposing a lot of financial advisory and other services digitally. We are taking feedback digitally. We are able to also promote our products through other channels which are completely digital. Our open banking services are involving our partners heavily in proposing newer and very competitive solutions in the market across all geographies. So this is very interesting for us that all of this is really achieved by accelerating our digitalization of existing models through which we correspond with our clients, the way we conduct our internal business, the way we are efficient today using our IT, and most of all, it is about our ability to measure our own digital leadership. So all this is, I would say, enhanced or accelerated investment into digital technologies that we have been able to do in the last 4 to 5 years and continue to do it in the next 3 to 5 years as well till 2025 as a very strategic move in order to understand customer banking patterns, in order to understand new age generational necessities, in order to understand and propose new digital banking services like neobanks, like fintechs, like, of course, we are a traditional old bank and we need to bring in services that are traditionally viable, which are relevant to the current times. But at the same time, we use our experience and compliance and our ability to provide very secure digital banking services to our clients all together through our innovation ambition. To us, I think technology is key to be able to reach where we would like to reach in the next 5 years. This also means that we continuously experiment with blockchain, with data and AI usage, and continue to improve our vision to be using newer technologies as they arrive. The usage of public cloud, the usage of private cloud, the usage of complete end-to-end digitalization of our value chains, as we call, which these are the functional banking value chains, which are customer-centric, which are extremely visible to both the regulators and customers. These are the chains that we are completely digitizing in order to be able to reach faster, able to provide those digital financial advisory services very effectively and real time. Real-time services are the need of the hour, and we are able to provide all of these very minutely, very specifically, very importantly, accurately to our customers. And we are embracing technology by also inviting our partners and customers to provide us their requirements and needs, and we continue to integrate all of these services through our open banking model. This also means that we are able to go to production in anywhere between 2 to 4 months after experimentation with the new technology, and we're able to live test it with our customers. And this whole model is very agile and dynamic, and we are able to do it with the help of our IT and operations coming together in a very aggressive, digitally accelerated model, internally as well as externally.
Thank you so much, Prabha, for this insight. So all key stakeholders for Societe Generale's business, right? Enterprises, SMEs, financial institutions, or retail, everybody is expecting personalization and value-added services basis the data, right? Mixed with analytics that the bank would perform on the information. How is Societe Generale prepared to handle this mammoth frontier in banking systems?
Yes, you're completely right. It is a mammoth frontier. We don't try to do it alone. That's the best part. We have understood it long back that we need to integrate the best-in-class services that are available with our world-class services so that we are able to integrate all of this and provide it to the customer in a wholesome fashion. We began this journey of integrating external expertise and ideas from employees way in 2016. One of the first efforts was that we were the first French bank to acquire fintech along with Fiducio. We launched a major entrepreneurship program called as Internal Startup Call with ideas from about 600 employees flowing in, and we have been able to take about 65 of them forward as internal startups, with about 12 of them incorporated today, which means that we are providing live services like a fintech very quickly to our external customers using some of these models. And we have invested in TagPay, which is a e-payment platform, and we've acquired Lumo, which is a crowdfunding platform for energy transition. So it was interesting in 2019 that we created our SG Ventures, which is a 150 million cross-business fund, which is dedicated to innovations and integration of services from external industry. And this also means that using these funds, we were able to acquire Treeza, which is a digital payment, and Moonshot, which is our own internal startup, which is very targeted towards InsurTech. It went live, and it has been extremely active to get newer type of insurances to our digital customers very quickly. Lately, we have also acquired Shine, which is a new bank for entrepreneurs. So some of these that I mentioned is one of the key steps, I would say, for SocGen as a French bank, which is about 160 years old, to be able to now step into the new age banking scenario as a very, very strong contender, as a strong competitor, and provide very digitally competitive services to our customers who are looking forward to get these services from an age-old bank like SocGen, with its reliability, with its customer relationships, with its reliable banking and compliant services. We, as now a digital bank, would like to integrate our own ability to analyze customer banking patterns. We deal with a lot of data from our customers on a day-to-day basis. We analyze transactions for frauds, for embargo, sanctions, etc. Terabytes of data every few minutes, every few seconds. This means that we need enhanced capability to process data, use a lot of AI for predictive algorithms, use newer models to be KYC compliant, to reduce the load on customers and clients to be providing a lot of data, where we are able to use our own data very effectively from within the bank. Even though we're present across 60 countries, across 3 large entities like international banking, wholesale banking, and retail banking, we are able to integrate the customer data in-house within the bank and reduce the burden from on remediation and other services, to be able to provide very quick online services. When we acquire new customers, for example, they're able to start banking in half an hour, and also to be able to approve a lot of transactions in a very smart way, and be able to do underwriting, for example, smart underwriting very quickly. Instead of taking 3 days, now we take less than half an hour, only because we're able to use technology and our own analytics and AI platforms to be able to approve difficult transactions by interconnecting and being able to check data across all the databases for safe banking, and being able to provide the necessary results and solutions back to the customers instantly, real time, thus being able to keep us competitive, give the customers the advantage and benefits of real-time banking, where they're able to take decisions based on the data available at the fingertips, based on the transactions going through smoothly, safely, and being compliant with the data standards of the geography, and being compliant with the rules of banking. So all of this combined makes us one of the strong contender of someone who's able to use internally our data analytics, provide the key services that are required. For example, the medium and small enterprises who are our key customers today, to be able to conduct business in their own domains effectively, loans being granted instantly, credits being provided instantly, and hence businesses worldwide being very happy to be able to conduct business effectively with the help of SocGen as their banking partner.
That's an amazing story of how nimble a 160-year-old bank has become, right?
Yes.
Thank you for that.
We're very proud of the journey that we have taken. Thank you.
Yes. Last but not the least, we wanted to check on how do you think innovation, especially in this open era, is helping in providing high quality business solutions, which are not only fast, but also viable, right? So things like DevOps, things like technology, changing data, AI. And finally, how do you think Kyndryl as a consulting partner can help you achieve these goals?
Excellent, very relevant question to the direction that we are taking right now. We have, for example, combined as a SocGen entities on French retail with Credit du Nord subsidiary network to bring in one-stop, front-facing banking entity to all our customers. French retail customers. This means a lot of integration of age-old banks working separately as Credit du Nord and BDDF now coming together as one SocGen entity, which means millions and millions of customers. This also means that we need to be able to provide retail solutions via the cloud 2 millions of customers very effectively, and our public cloud usage and the migration to public cloud is now a must, or I would say we need to accelerate what we are doing very effectively, very fast. Now, we are not only doing movement to cloud, but we're also undertaking a lot of data AI initiatives that involves a lot of data from outside, which means processing of large amounts of data, which also means, I would say, interactions with a lot of customer platforms, new banking platforms through open banking channels with regulatory platforms. And our platform IT strategy is now 10 times more important for us in terms of being effective, in terms of being, I would say, advanced and futuristic, in order for us to be in business very quickly. And all of these services can be quickly attained, sometimes acquired with our digital partners, sometimes developed, but the whole strategy of being effective in this particular domain lets us consult our strategy along with partners like Kyndryl, and be able to do it ourselves, where it is required.
Perfect. I think there will be a lot of things, that lot of value that Kyndryl will also be able to bring to the table, specifically around the entire journey to cloud, a journey to containers in the digital transformation scope. We also have a lot of advisory services around the entire advise, move, build, manage life cycle when the journey to cloud happens. Migration anyway is one of the core areas where Kyndryl specializes, using a cloud migration factory. We also will continue to collaborate with Societe Generale around things like DevOps cloud. Naturally, the revised security requirements when you move workloads from one place to the other. So a lot of legacy applications being renewed to make it cloud native. So security will also take a very important posture, and I think we already are collaborating in a lot of those spaces. We continue to collaborate in those spaces and look at co-creation of new avenues where we both grow using SocGen's Societe Generale's business model. Thank you so much, Prabha. Appreciate the time, and we wish you all luck going ahead in the transformation journey that you're driving for Societe Generale.
Thank you very much for the.
Hey, Prabha, welcome to the.
Wasn't that interesting? And of course, helping you stay client-centric. A big thank you again to Ms. Rathnaprabha and of course Prakash Dwivedi. That indeed was very, very insightful. All right, with that, let's move on to what is coming up next. Well, the Innovation Hub for Borderless Enterprise Transformation. Think about it. There is so much more to do with this. And I'm sure you are waiting to know more about this. We'll be back shortly as we bring to you our speakers, our moderator, and of course, the great conversation that talks about the Innovation Hub for Borderless Enterprise Transformation.